Meanwhile, to the Rynor report tonight, the Department of Homeland Security announced new grant money is coming to California. It will help prepare the state for threats like terrorism and natural disasters. ABC 10's Morgan Rynor covers all things politics. And Morgan, you spoke to the DHS secretary today about those threats.
Chris, I did, and the secretary told me the threats to the homeland are evolving. 20 years ago, he said it was a foreign terrorist trying to enter the country. Now he said the greatest threat is domestic violent extremism stemming from an ideology of hate, anti-government sentiments, false narratives, and more.
How will this funding be used to do exactly that, secure future elections?
Election officials are facing threat of physical violence. They are facing the threat of cybersecurity attacks. And what we do is we provide resources so that they can secure the polling place where people vote.
Can you be more specific about where the election security threats you say are coming from?
Of course, they are coming from within and from the outside. We are seeing foreign adversaries seek to impair the integrity of election through the spread of disinformation.
And I also saw that there is, I believe, 90 million across the country to help local, state, federal, and tribal governments work together to secure the border. Now, I do have to ask, since Republicans have accused you of lying about the border being secure, whether or not you stand by that statement and why this money is needed.
Of course, I stand by my comments, and we are dedicated to increasing the security of the border. That's what we do in the Department of Homeland Security. We are not complacent.
Follow-up question, because the comment that you made about it being secure did come before we found out from the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol that there were about 500,000 known getaways since October. I know you said that you still stand by your statement, but what do you see and think when you see that 500,000 known getaways were recorded since October?
Morgan, exactly what I said just a moment ago. We've got work to do to make the border more secure.
Now, part of the money is also going to groups that are at high risk of threats like churches and temples to help them physically secure their buildings. Now, I asked if high risk meant there's an immediate threat that they know of. He said no credible threats right now, but that they are mindful of the landscape as a whole.
Great interview, Morgan, and a good get for you to get that as we talk about some of the local impacts. I want to show you this. Here's a list of churches that are expected to receive money from the grant. Locations in Stockton, Manteca, and Turlock are included. We do have the full list on abc10.com.